you don't have stars unless you have people to put these stars over and to make them stars. See, used to call them enhancement talent, and they were underpaid for what they did. I've seen some enhancement talents literally get the dog shit kicked out of them for no reason, except for the guy just wanting to look tough. Van Vader was bad about that. Mm-hmm. Van Vader was bad about going out there and beating these kids up. And it was tough to watch. I mean, I wish he hadn't have done it. Now, here's a guy, you got to think, I'm showing up at a wrestling show. You're the star. I go out, and my job is to make you look good. Well, how good can I make you look if you punch me right in the mouth right off the bat? You think I'm going to open up again for you to punch me again? I'm not doing it. I'll leave the ring. But that's what some of those guys, they were bullies, and they would take advantage of these guys, which I wish hadn't happened. And I've seen, like, Jerry Briscoe, when he was an agent, I would see him get on guys for doing that. I saw him one time in Florida. Him and Lars Anderson almost got into a fight. And I was in the match with Lars. Lars went out there and was actually abusing me, and I got tired of it till I finally single leg dived him and took him down. He was supposed to be this great Olympic wrestler. Well, I got tired of it. And I took him down, and I told him, I said, take your finish now, or you're not getting it. This was on TV. And he took it, but he was mad. He was pissed off. He said, UMF or blah, blah, blah. Well, I went to the dressing room fully intending to fight Lars, because he abused me and got mad because when I stood up to him, now it pissed him off. And I walked into him, and he was sitting there on the bench. I said, now, if you want to say something, get up right now and say something right now, because right when he's getting up, I had him dead to rights. I was going to knock the shit out of him. He may have got up and beat the crap out of me, but I'm not going to go out there and just be somebody's shooting target. And I remember Jerry Briscoe walked in there and actually cussed out Lars. He said, Lars, if you want to try it with somebody, try it with me, blah, blah, blah. And it kind of got dissolved, not resolved, but it kind of dissolved. But I never had any more trouble with him after that.
Well, we've got Lars Anderson, we've got Vader, we have Mr. Wrestling 2, Johnny Walker, of just some bullies. But is there anyone else you want to sort of put in that bracket?
Well, there's probably been a lot of them, but Wrestling 2 was one. But not with the guys he was working with, because he needed them. He would do it with guys that didn't have any
clout.
political space, say to say, or political pull or clout, yeah. Because I was a nobody and he was a somebody. So if you had to, side with one or the other, of course you're going to side with Walker. He was your money guy. You made money with him. I didn't make him nothing. I was just taking money from him, really. But I always said that, you get more with sugar than you do with vinegar. Guys that go do that, and word gets around, watch him. So don't. I mean, I wrote a story in one of my books about a day long. It was a day long deal too, because we used to do TV in the mornings in Atlanta. Then we get in the car and go to Columbus TV. Then we do TV there. And I was booked against Wrestling 2 on 2 of those TVs. I don't know why, but I was. And I'd had trouble with him on the morning show. Then I was booked to get with him on the afternoon show, but with a different outcome. But I knew he was a bully. He'd already proved himself to me. And I was saying, well, today, if we have any trouble, we're just going to have a fight. But except I didn't do that. I told him to take a headlock, take me over, and I just laid down. I wouldn't even get up. He said, come on, get up. I said, no. Come on, kid, get up, I said, no. Finally, he was trying to come up and bring me up. I wouldn't come. I said, listen, Johnny, I don't know if you read the story, but I said, hey, we can get up and have a match, or you can just beat me right here. It's your choice. So then, I come up and I hit the back of his leg and he sold it. Oh my God. That surprised me. If you heard a yell out of the room, it was me for popping. and then he sold a little bit, and the crowd being from dead silence, they come up a little bit because now I look like I may have presented a little bit of a threat to Johnny, and we had a match where he didn't want to shake my hand in Atlanta that morning. He came and found me afternoon in Columbus and shook my hand and said, "Thank you, kid." See, there's certain protocols that you have to observe. Otherwise, you're going to be a big butthole.